So they had the good sis spinning around like a tornado girl.
I'm the librarian, and I came to read.
Twist around like a tornado girl.
No ma'am, no ma'am, like a tornado girl. I know that I am versed, but they had the good sis spinning like she was a whole top. I couldn't resist it. All right, I hope that you guys know that currently on patreon.com/AdrianExpression, voting is going on, okay? So you guys get to vote on the topic of the blog that I'll be releasing on Thursday, and also the topic of the topic video that I'll be releasing on Monday on YouTube. So make sure that you check it out, put your 2 cents in. You get to have a hand in the decision making when it comes to my content. So go to patreon.com/AdrianExpression and sign up and check it out. Now let me tell you something. This recently went viral, and there's no way that I could not speak about it on my next video. I was like, girl, I cannot wait to talk about it. Since apparently, let me make sure. Apparently, yeah, there was a hiker. Now keep in mind, this hiker is 74 years old apparently, okay? A hiker in Phoenix, and she was, I guess she was hiking in the Phoenix mountains and shit on some peak or whatever, and she injured herself and she needed some medical attention. Of course, I guess she wasn't mobile, she wasn't able to walk. So they called in the chopper. They called in a chopper to come rescue. Somebody save me. I don't think I'll ever stop singing that song because Smallville is so nostalgic for me. But anyway, so sis got rescued and everything. You think everything's gonna be good, sis? So I was scrolling on Twitter and I see the shot. I was like, sis was spinning around. You hear? You spin my head right round, when you go down, bitch, put me down. When you go down, girl, put me down. You know what? I tweeted, I said I would have rapped, just let me pass away. Let me go on into the afterlife. Let me go see Hades and them. You know what I mean? Let me go see them. Cause bitch, if I'm spinning around this quickly, I'm already dead. Ain't no way. And on top of that, she's 74 years old. She's around the age of my grandmother. I can't even imagine somebody spinning my grandma around like that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Can you imagine? Just like, oh shit, the helicopter come. Damn, I'm gonna be saved finally. Girl, then you end up spinning. I said on Twitter, I said she was spinning faster than a ceiling fan in a Jamaican summer. You know what I'm saying? You remember when you were younger and you went to these playgrounds and you brought yourself on that cheap ass merry-go-round and you told your friends to keep pushing, keep moving, keep pushing. And that's what happened. That's what they had, sis. Dizzy as hell. I used to do that shit a lot, but then I realized I got motion sickness, so I need to stop playing these reindeer games. You see what the fuck I'm saying? Because I end up looking like a clown, like Rudolph with his goddamn red nose. You see what I'm saying? I got motion sickness from my damn mama. Like, I gotta be careful when it comes to swings. Even on a chair where you spin around too much, I gotta be careful with that shit. I can't handle no shit. I will be ready to pass. Oh, I'm not playing with y'all. I'll be ready to pass away when it comes to this motion sickness stuff. It is the most disgusting, and you just gotta wait for it to go away. It's the most disgusting feeling ever, you know? And so I can only imagine the level of terror. I can't, the wind, you are fucking hundreds of feet in the air spinning around like you on somebody's record table. Girl, woo! Keep it away from me. Keep it far away from me. If y'all gonna rescue me like that, just drop me off. Just drop me. Girl, please stop. Somebody on Twitter said she was spinning like she was in Sailor Moon and shit. I said, girl, I'm gonna pass away if y'all keep making these funny ass tweets. I'm gonna pass. There's few other things that give me this much laughter and this much, you know, terror at the same time, but I don't know. Apparently sis is okay. They got her where she needed to go. The rescue team and shit, they had a whole press conference about it. Apparently it's those harnesses and shit that they be using. And the reason why she was spinning so fast was because of the rotors and the draft kind of kept her spinning. But shit, that shit freaked me the hell out. I was like, no ma'am, no ma'am. I said that I would not spend too much time talking about, you know, the Lion King and all this stuff, just because we all know, everybody knows Beyonce is my favorite. But let me tell you something, when Beyonce said, Simba, it's time for you to take your place as king. I said, girl, you better pronounce those words like, you heard what I'm saying? You better, Simba, come home. Since when Beyonce told Simba to take her ass home in that, in that new Lion King trailer, I almost packed my bags and went home as well. Like, but the difference is I'm going to Beyonce home. You can't tell me go home and ain't no food in the fridge. You know what I mean? Girl, I'm going to your house. You got all the food. You got all the money. You got all the, bitch, I bet you got a movie theater in there. Since you tell me to come home in this new trailer, it says I'm Simba, you tell me to come home, I'm coming to your house, Beyonce, okay? I'm going to yours. So I hope you make room. I'm gonna say hi to Rumi and Stern Blue and all them. But just understand that since you tell me to come home this trailer, I'm going to your house. So this was something that I literally just saw before I started making this video. Apparently Ja Rule went on to the Breakfast Club and was just like, well, what are y'all mad about? I want to do another Fire Festival. And then he cited Rolling Loud and was just like, there was so much drama and killing and shootings and stuff that happened at Rolling Loud. I can't believe, I don't want to turn it into a black and white thing, but it seems like anytime, you know, black people get fucked over, nobody wants to hear about it. But when white girls and white boys can't get their, you know, tickets to Fire Festival, everybody makes a big deal out of it. Ja Rule says, Ja Rule, stop, baby. I've seen some horrible takes in the past. I've even had some horrible takes in the past, but this is truly terrible. You see what I'm saying? Just leave it alone. Nobody's interested. We're not going to be buying $1,000 tickets to come and eat off a styrofoam plates and matter of fact, the most detrimental thing about this whole thing is not even the customers, it's the natives that y'all fucked over on that island. It's the natives who didn't get fucking paid. I remember that one woman who had to take out of her own savings just to keep things going. Those are the real casualties. You see what I'm saying? So no, girl, Ja Rule, we're good on that. I promise you. Y'all remember Caster Semenya, the IAAF, told her that, well, girl, you're gonna have to go ahead and take some testosterone blockers or some shit. I don't know, girl, some extra. Girl, they were just basically saying, girl, your testosterone level's too high, and we're gonna have to drug your ass up if you think that your ass is gonna compete. And so Caster was just like, girl, all right. She took her ass, she made some things happen, and so the Swiss courts told the IAAF that y'all need to suspend these rules. This shit don't make no goddamn sense. She should be able to compete. Now, it is a victory in a sense, just because the IAAF, I think they can go ahead and try to appeal the court's decision, the Swiss court's decision. So either way, I'm just happy that she is continuing to fight for her autonomy. Like, god damn it. And for, you know, understanding of what it means to be in the area of intersex and all that. It's just, the ignorance jumps out when these policies are made. So does that mean that everyone's hormone levels need to be matched at the exact number, every single person who's competing? It's too much. It's a rabbit hole. I'm glad she's fighting and standing up for her goddamn self, because I'm not here for how she was treated. Thanks. All right, so let's get into the pride section of this video. It is Pride Month, and a lot of people are acting crazy. They're acting like we are the ones putting them in concentration camps. We are the ones discriminating against them in employment and housing and marriages. They're acting like they're the ones who's suffering. But I'm gonna start out within the LGBT community when it comes to some of this bigotry. Now in my last video, I was talking about Mr. Craig No Friday off of Twitter, and he was just dragging the hell out of these white people who called him the N-word. But now, you know, as soon as I put that video up, here come these tweets from, he talking about, oh, you pulling up old tweets. No, girl, them things was from 2 weeks ago. 2017. Girl, sit your ass down. He's extremely transphobic, So let me tell you why we have no room for that in the LGBT community. We have no room for that, especially during Pride Month. We have no room for that. There have been 7, I think, so far this year reported, 7 murders of black trans women in the United States alone, okay, so far. And girl, we're not even towards the end of the goddamn summer yet, okay? Trans people, trans women, especially trans black women, are under such attack that it becomes so preposterous for you to be a part of the LGBT community where they use the same rhetoric, where bigoted heterosexuals use the same rhetoric that you're using against trans people, against the LGBT as a whole. How can you be a part of a marginalized group and continue to marginalize within that group? It doesn't make it. We don't have time for that, bitch. We out here dying. We are out here passing away. We don't have the time for that. Why would trying to destroy the community from the inside be of any use to anyone? How dare you be a whole ass gay man? A whole ass gay man. You talking about, oh my gosh, well, I don't agree. What do you mean you don't agree with someone's existence? How you don't agree with trans people? But then you be the same one. Your gay ass will be the same one to be mad as hell when somebody says, I don't agree with you. I don't agree with gay people. You know how that feels, so why are you dishing it out to trans people? I don't ever understand it. It doesn't only go for Craig No Friday. It goes for everybody, but especially people who are part of the LGBT community. How dare you, you know? Biphobia, transphobia, it doesn't make any sense. Please get it together. We have so much to lose. Like I said, we know that we have so much to lose. We have people to protect. We have policies to undo. We have LGBT lives to improve. We have been and continue to be systematically oppressed. So when we hear news about this straight pride parade. It makes no sense. Straight people are in control of society. It's something as simple as straight people being able to hold hands with their goddamn husbands or wives or boyfriends or girlfriends or whatever, and not have to think about their fucking safety in this world, in this country. When we're talking about pride, gay pride, we're creating spaces because we have to, in order to feel a sense of togetherness, to feel protected, in order to feel empowered. Because every day that we wake up, every day that we step outside of our houses, we face people, even if we're inside of it, online, you know, we face people who do not want us to fucking exist simply because of our orientation. Straight people have never been kicked out of their homes because they were straight, because they have never been killed because they were straight. There is no need for a straight pride. You own everything. So when this guy, I don't even want to say his name, and I don't even know it, I don't give a fuck. When this guy talking about, oh well girl, I think he's in Boston, oh well girl, we need to do a straight pride, what's going on? It's interesting how certain people who are privileged react to other people gaining and finding and maintaining their voices after they've been oppressed for so long. If you view someone who can never threaten the systems and power that be as a detriment because they want to protect themselves and they want to be seen as a human being, we already know what you're trying to, we already know what your spirit and motive is. Your spirit and motive is to continue the domination and oppression that straight people have had for so goddamn long. And I'm just gonna let you know, sis, you're gonna be plenty uncomfortable because the facts are here to stay. We're here to live and dream like everybody else does. We should have the shot at that. So this straight pride bullshit that y'all have going on, or that y'all think y'all wanna have going on, doesn't make sense, and I hope it never happens. So Bishop Thomas Tobin, I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, quite frankly, I do not care. He went on to Twitter and said, you know what, Catholics should not be attending any pride events. His exact quote, they promote a culture and encourage activities that are contrary to Catholic faith and morals. They are especially harmful to children. And that last sentence was, you said pride is harmful to children? This has come from the Catholic Church? Okay, that's why you got dragged on The View. That's why you got dragged on The View, okay? Y'all have bigger fish to fry. Don't worry about what we doing over here, sis. Worry about them priests touching on the little kids, okay? Worry about that. And I never understood why people have this idea that pride is harmful to kids. Oh my gosh, y'all are the ones shoving, like I always say, y'all buy y'all boys ladies band shirts before they even exit the fucking womb. What are you talking about? We ain't forcing no shit on no kids. Y'all the ones who force shit on your own kids and kick them out when they don't adhere to that shit. That's the first thing. The second thing is, if pride can save some kids from killing their goddamn selves, if kids can finally see who they are represented and exalted so that they can avoid the goddamn casket, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna have pride. We're gonna have pride, we're gonna show pride, and we're gonna encourage any member of the LGBT who, especially black LGBT, who is struggling. And that's just going to be on period, not only on period, but also on impeachment. You hear what I'm saying? And speaking of impeachment, Trump is getting his ass dragged. I'm not gonna talk about it for too long because quite frankly, I'm tired of it. But you remember the tweet that he sent out, oh, I'm gonna put 5% tariffs on Mexico and I'm going to increase it every month, that this illegal immigration problem continues to be an issue. The Republicans said that they might block his ass on that shit. The Republicans said, girl, we might block your ass on that shit. And you know, Trump was asked about this by a reporter and he said, you know what, I don't think that they will do that. I don't think the Republicans will do that, is what he was saying. He said, I think if they do, it's foolish. But let me tell you something. Ted Cruz told a reporter, he was just like, there is no reason for Texas farmers and ranchers and manufacturers and small businesses to pay the price of massive new taxes. So I don't know where that's going, but if my vision serves me right, it's going straight in the goddamn trash can, okay? On that note, when YouTube actually decides to even give one solitary single fuck about its LGBT creators, that's the only way, that's the only moment that I'll ever have a good goddamn evening.